Welcome back everybody, this is the Injustice 2 Path to Pro, presented by PlayStation 4. We have our third place playoff before we get into our grand finals to determine who's going to take that third place cash. It's going to be Slind versus Vilmar. Most likely, I reckon, again, I would say Catwoman versus Deadshot, but we know that Vilmar does not like that matchup, and he picked Aquaman last time.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, now we're in a situation that they're both technically out of the tournament sort of running, so neither of them can take away that guaranteed spot in the Path to Pro Finals. But the difference between third and fourth, they've both got themselves some merchandise, but the main difference between third and fourth is money. Fourth takes home no prize money, third gets at least $100, I believe. I don't know the exact amount, but you know, basically third place gets money and fourth place doesn't. So they're now playing for money, which is the important thing for these guys now. Whether Vilmar will run with Deadshot out of just being comfortable, we'll have to wait and see. Slind, we know, plays Catwoman and Superman, but it's definitely running mainly Catwoman this week, so I expect we'll see that again from him. But I mean, even though he's been playing Catwoman all of today, definitely not looking super comfortable on her anymore at the moment.
I'll be honest, I feel like the character that Vilmar picks is entirely dependent on what character Slind picks, and as we can see right here, it's been a Superman pick, which is why Vilmar, I think, has gone Deadshot. We saw this matchup a few minutes ago.
Well, you know what you can do?
Asadamasa versus Vilmar. Crazy good.
If you are a player that has multiple characters, and you know they're going to wait for you to pick so they can counter pick, hide your cursor.
Yep, hidden select.
Hidden select, hide your cursor so they can't see. Make that read. Vilmarion's going to go for Deadshot, which we saw him play against Asadamasa before.
Well, actually, worth mentioning, this is a run back from last week. These guys actually fought in the third place playoff last week as well. That time it was 3-0 for Vilmar. The exact same matchup. Superman and Deadshot once again. Looking really good in this first round. That's going to be another full combo. Deadshot's corner damage is absolutely no joke. That's going to be a free amount of pressure as well into a grab, and Vilmar absolutely in control of round one.
I must say, Vilmar, like, for Vilmar's his Deadshot is so tidy. Like, absolutely, just really confident. Has that pressure, gets that damage as well, 400 damage. And it's the corner pressure. I mean, that's the thing.
The challenge with the forward one as well. Clean interrupt.
That's it. You know, Deadshot is known for this long-range, zony game. But he has that pressure, especially if he has you cornered, and Vilmar is just putting that to perfect use at the moment.
Well, bear in mind, Deadshot, I know the character has a lot of stigma for being just projectiles, but he has a lot of utility. He's got a good wake-up, he's got good mids, he's got good pokes, his corner mix is insane, he's got 50-50, this character's great!
But Slind now official on the back foot, gets the explosive bullets now, trying to keep him in, but actually going in for some pressure of his own.
Oh, tried to forward one, paid the price.
Oh, instant forward dash in the air just to get through, closing that space.
Vilmar is spending a lot of meter to try and keep the distance. Oh, not ready.
The mighty area attempt from Slind, though. I mean, when you've got that little health left, any damage you can do to that life bar is good damage. Vilmar is going to go down, but still has a life lead. Bear trap in play.
What?
Oh, nice air there.
Yeah, doesn't commit to the rest of it. Maybe worried about a clash. Maybe not confident it's going to connect. And happy playing that full screen game. But again, the air tech. Very good use, actually, air taking out of the meter burn breath, so they're back to no meter each. And I said that Vilmar did build one bar. This is a very tricky situation to be if you're Superman.
All catches just the back two by itself, doesn't have the bar to pop up.
Well, bear in mind, when we saw this matchup with Asadamasa and we were seeing contending with distance, that was when Superman had the health to trade, he had the life advantage. In this situation, he doesn't have the same.
Now, Slind is constantly catching it back too, but just isn't able to do anything off it. It makes you wonder why he's doing it. Is he getting that? Like, is he trying to do 4-2 and just didn't expect to go through with a roll? Could be an impair error, but I mean, again, Vilmar just trying to build as much bar as possible. All goes to the retreating shot.
You're almost ready to call this one. Yeah, going straight in for the trick shot. In that situation where you've got basically 1 meter burn projectiles worth of life left, and all of these different options to do that. I mean, it's tricky. You know, either you're going to make the right call or you're going to make many of the wrong ones. And right there, Slind did make a wrong call.
Indeed, going back to character select as well as King of the Hill, so these guys can have a little bit of time in between. I mean, to be fair, that's one thing these guys have. It's a 3 out of 5, and they have these games to work with. Kind of, they're basically given this time to think in between, right? So they're just going straight for the rematch. They have the characters to think. But again, Slind, instead of going for the Catwoman like we saw him before, he is sticking straight with Superman. To be honest, I would actually quite like to see him go for Catwoman, because she is a little bit of an anti-zoner.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. This matchup in particular, Catwoman seems like a really good answer for Deadshot. She's got good range.
That she jump 2 beats as anti-airs, low profiling to go under certain things, especially as high shots. And let's just not forget, a lot of mobility, amazing forward walk speed, cat dash. It can be, you know, good on a read. and just a lot of damage, right? A massive amount of damage. But
Well,
Slind
the
just,
ultimate,
maybe just clearly mustn't like it.
The ultimate point is that Catwoman is more dangerous at Deadshot's effective range than he is, and that's as simple as that. That's why when we see Catwoman versus Deadshot in tournaments, it tends to be in the favor of Catwoman quite regularly. But right here, I think Slind must just be more comfortable in the Superman matchup. But right now, doesn't look comfortable at all.
Well, let's not forget, it's not just about the characters. It's all well and good just to say, oh, Catwoman does better than Superman, maybe. But if Slind personally just does not like playing that with Catwoman, that's where the change is made.
Yeah, that's true. Bear in mind as well, because this last week, actually, Slind did fight Vilmar, and it was a 3-0 to Vilmar. Although it's looking to be the same result right now, Slind, you can tell he would have gone away and gone, right, what did I do wrong in that set? This week, he's got another chance to try and rectify it, but right now, looking to be just as difficult.
Oh, catch that jump back.
It's active for so long.
Vilmar is just winning every single trade at every point on the screen. He's winning the air-to-airs. He's got the edge point blank at full screen. He's clearly got the edge. Right now, Vilmar is just looking absolutely dominant.
Okay, he managed to reverse the momentum. Vilmar, just the patience, not overextending. A bit worried to, I think, maybe challenge with the forward one. We haven't seen a forward one challenge since he last ate it. And a brave wake-up.
Makes you wonder if Vilmarin's actually just happy to take a grab. Like, if Superman's going to go for that trait and go for a throw, the throw by itself just like... Oh! Is that the reaction?
That was
beautiful.
Sick.
Beautiful reaction from Vilmar in there. Just seeing that he's going to go for the environment. Meteor burns it for the armor, so he goes straight in for the super to beat it. Vilmar, wonderful reactions.
The armor versus the armor right there. Powering straight through, spending all 4 bars on the super. And a very confident decision. Now, if that doesn't make you change character, I don't know what will.
Well, is he going to, though?
I reckon we might.
I mean,
I reckon if I was him, I would
be surprised if he wouldn't.
If I was Slind, I would change to Catwoman right now. But obviously, I'm not Slind. But we do see a Catwoman change. Now, you wonder, after a play like that, will Slind be a little bit spent? You know, will he be a bit exhausted mentally? Has he got anything left? We'll have to find out.
I'm not sure, but one thing is for sure, he has 3 games in a row to win here.
There's no other option. It's
3-0
down. 1-0.
I mean, let's not get, even though they're both technically out of the tournament, this is 3rd place playoff. You're still playing for money here. It's not like losing means, nothing. You're still playing for cash.
This is still a money match, you know what I mean? Sending him full screen though, and again, Vilmar, very dangerous. That full screen game with Deadshot. Ever so prominent.
That's one thing though. Catwoman isn't going to have the air mobility that Superman does, but she does have significantly more range than he did.
That's the jump 2, but jumping in with the air doesn't get a full grounded hit. The forward 2, bear in mind it is a 50-50 Deadshot between the back 1 and the forward 2, overhead or low. Dangerous mix-up.
Oh, Kalash goes through. There's a clean jump over, but doesn't turn into a full combo. Slind again looking really shaky. There's a meteor burn back 3, cannot drop this.
I think Slind looking a little bit tilted there, we'll be honest.
Oh, that must have been an input error. Must have been, and Vilmarin's going to take himself to once again a clean match point, taking another 3rd place.
This will be another run back. Bear in mind again, Vilmar did defeat Slind last week, looking to do it again. Has to really try and fight back here, but looking a bit flustered, not comfortable.
Oh, there's that meteor burn back 3 again. Good read. Spends 2 bars to air attack out of that. Get away from the damage. Tell Vilmarin, I mean, he's got not a lot of health left in his first life bar, but if he can just chip away constantly, even if he does end up losing this white life, it isn't going to matter. Look at the massive difference in life.
It's because he knows Slind wants to try and wager, and he's not giving him the chance. He's staggering back 1-2. He's going to go in for forward 2. He's keeping it so small and difficult to clash.
It's a nice confirm there. Gets the hard knockdown. Go block on the low.
Oh,
goes
no.
for the throw. It's going to connect. Slind
full screen.
More health.
Deadshot's throw does actually send full screen as well. Spending the bar just to do the chip. We're probably going to see another one of those just to literally put the nail in the coffin, and Slind just got zoned out from start to finish.
No, I mean, just did not look confident in the matchup whatsoever. Because there's just quite a lot of things to the Deadshot matchup, like sort of generally, not even like down to a character, that mainly the patience. He, even with Superman and Catwoman, just fundamentally just did not seem willing to sit there and gradually work his way in.
When it was Asadamata versus Vilmar, you'll notice just how long, not only the fact that it went down to a game 5, but just how long each game went because of the patience from both players. But it was that patience that paid off for Asadamata, and that's why Asadamata is now in Grand Finals, because he sat there and he was content to let that clock run down, However, in this time round, I think Slind not as patient. And against Deadshot, we mentioned that earlier in the tournament, where he wants to harass, he wants to frustrate. And if you get frustrated and tilted, Deadshot will run away with it.
And here we go, again, just looking back at some of these replays, remembering how some of these matches we just saw went. And just one running theme was just Vilmar being in control the whole time. I don't think there was a single point in any of these games that Vilmar didn't have a significant life lead.
Moment.
That was the defining moment of the set, though. When Vilmar, that was him not committing. That was him putting in the string, seeing that he went for the environment interaction and just reacted with the super, just to go through it. And that was just establishing dominance completely.
I feel like the second we saw that play right there, I think the set was over. I really feel like, because we saw a lot of impatience and frustration come out from Slind in that third and final game, I think the second we saw that super go through the interactable, I really feel like he was just mentally not there. I don't think he was ready for that final game, and I feel like Vilmar right at the end, that was just that.
Of course, but once again, it is that time, competition time. Those of you watching, you can stand a chance to take home some awesome Injustice 2 goodies just for tuning in today. If you go to esl.pm/path2pro-comp, you can enter to win to stand a chance to win a pair of these wonderful Injustice 2 statues of Brainiac and Batman, generously given to us by the guys at Triforce. And second place is going to get a full rucksack of Injustice 2 goodies in an Injustice 2 rucksack. So visit that link.
It's got loads of stuff in it. The Injustice 2 merchandise bag. It's got a hoodie in it. It's got a jersey in it. It's got a cap. It's got little bits here and there.
Playing cards, magnet, bottle opener, all the good stuff, right? But it's mainly the clothes, right? It's the hat, the hoodie, and the jersey. So enter that link, stand a chance to win some awesome stuff. This is the final time for the day, guys. We're going to go for a quick break, but don't go anywhere, because after this short break, there's going to be the grand finals of today's Injustice 2 Path to Pro tournament events.